So when we talk of professional firms, the syllabus has narrowed us down to lawyers, doctors, accountants, and engineers. Which ones? Who is having more money in these professionals? Who are more richer than the others? Doctors.
Engineers. No?
Who has more money here? In fact, accountants are the brokers, yeah. Eh? Winter is saying liars. Who are liars here? Lawyers. Yeah, these are the people with money, this one. Followed by this one. Then followed by this one. Then this one is last. It's true. Depends with what? So no, we are not checking in terms of operability in normal trading legally. In normal, this one's are money. Do you know right now the way you are good here? If you let it also, they will say, in fact, God has just directed you. This man, 2 hours, bed rest. Doctor will not miss anything. Yeah? But accountant, you cannot convince everybody that you prepare their financial statement. So now, since these people brought this thing in syllabus, they have not been very keen on all of them, but mostly they have been examining, in most instances, they have been examining the one for lawyers. So in case they bring a question, we'll also just be doing that. So I want you to maybe write something small. There's no many notes in all of that. So write something small on this. You say, professionals are guided. Can mute yourself. Professionals are guided by their professional bodies. Guided by their professional bodies, which provides guidelines, on how to account, and prepare the financial statements. To account and prepare financial statements. Full stop. Full stop. Terminologies. So let's write some terms here. Terminologies. So there are some terms we have to familiarize with. Asi, can you read that? Disbursements. Disbursements. Then you say, so people normally confuse between disbursements and reimbursements. What do you think is the difference? To disburse and to reimburse. Oh. Eh? Disbursement is giving and reimbursement being receiving back, yes. So disbursements, you say, come on, fund. So disbursements, the amount that the firm incurs on behalf, of a client, with insufficient funds, in their accounts,
Full stop. Another hyphen. This amount should be recognized. This amount should be recognized as a current asset. Should be recognized as a current asset in the statement of financial position.
Okay,
In the statement of financial position. Full stop. So when we'll be doing the questions, the examiner will just be saying disbursements for the year amounted to 1 million, for example. So if they talk of disbursements, you can have a rapport. What's a rapport in general words? An agreement, good working relationship. So you can have a rapport with, assuming you are the lawyer, you can have a rapport with your client that in case there's something comes up, the lawyer can just start. Even if you don't have money, then you will come and do what? And pay it later. So those amounts which the firm incurs on behalf of a client with insufficient funds are called what? Disbursements. So when we go to a question and we find disbursement, then let it not be a concern. You just treat it, in quotes, it is receivable. Because we paid for them, they are yet to give us. So you treat them as part of receivables, in which case you just go to the balance sheet, you recognize it as a current asset, disbursement. Number 2, work in progress. So work in progress. Work in progress. Progress is called WIP, work in progress. You say work in progress, right, and say represents the value of work, that remain incomplete. The value of work that remained incomplete, at the end of the reporting period. At the end of reporting period. The end of reporting period. Full stop. Another effect. The difference between closing and opening. Closing and opening, WIP. The difference between closing and opening, WIP, should be recognized in the statement of P&L, profit and loss account. Should be recognized in the statement of profit stop loss account. Full stop, continuation. However, closing WIP, closing work in progress, should be recognized as a current asset. Should be recognized as a current asset. Should be recognized as a current asset. Next, number 3, cost of bill what? Journal. Cost of bill journal. Cost of bill journal. Then you say cost of bill journal is a document, which records all the disbursements which records all the disbursements for a given period. All the disbursement for a given period. For a given period. Full stop. So if they tell you, they can fail to tell you how much was disbursement, but they tell you the cost of each journal amounted maybe to 500. So the cost of each journal is just that book whereby they record the people they have paid for. So the sum of the cost of each journal is still the what? The disbursements. Now, work in progress is what remained incomplete. So it can be either at the start or at the end. So when we started the year, the work which had not been done was 70. By the time we are closing the year, they're telling us incomplete work is how much? 90. It means during the year, the work which was not complete in respect to this year is how much? 20. So the changes, the difference between opening and closing WIP is recognized in the profit and loss account as income, because it is, you know, in accounting, we work on accruals. You capture income when you earn, not necessarily when cash has been received. So even if work is in progress, we consider that work to be, we have already earned, even if we have not been paid. So the difference between opening and closing work in progress is brought in the books as revenue. But since we have not yet received, because we have not invoiced, this closing balance, we bring it in the books as a current what? Asset. Are we together? Yes. Actually, there is nothing much. Only those three you need to know. And once you know these three, you can do a question comfortably. Get out your past papers. I'm not even wasting much of your time here. Get out your past papers. I'm not sure, but around 2020, 2019, thereabouts, there's a question. Can you check around 2019, 2020? Play around that space. Play around that space there, 2020, 2019. 2020, 2019. I believe there was a question. I've gotten it. Page 65. I don't know which sitting is this. Page 65. Page 65. Now it is 2018. So November 2018. November 2018, question 5B. November 2018, question 5B. Question 5B. So I hope everyone is there. Let me read. It says, the following trial balance was extracted from the books of DD Associates, a firm of advocates, as at 30th September 2018. So we have cost charged to clients on civil cases, criminal cases, oaths, conveyance fees, preparation of wills. So before I proceed, I would want you to write something down there in form of NB. In form of NB, you say the main source of income, for the professional firms, for the professional firms is the fees charged to clients. Is the fees charged to the clients. Fees charged to the clients. Full stop. So the fees charged, they can also call it the cost. Like in this case, they say cost charged to clients. So cost they're charging to the client, that is the fees. And that is the main source of income. Is that okay? Yes. Then we have cases in progress. So cases in progress is the work in progress. Client account, money held on behalf of the client. So where you wrote NB, NB, whatever you wrote, name it as NB1. Then NB number two, money held on behalf of clients. Money held on behalf of clients is recognized both as a current asset, and a current liability, current asset and a current liability in the statement of financial position. In the statement of financial what? Position. Full stop. So, you know the money you are holding on behalf of clients, you know clients are different. There are those without ready money, you work for them, it's when they will pay. But there are some who gives you money in what? In advance. That you have this money, in case I have a legal issue. You tell the lawyer that I know myself. 1 month will not pass. Just have this money in case of anything. Please just work out, then you will give me the breakdown. Sure. So the money which the client has given you without you executing the job is what we are calling money held on behalf of client. So it is normally worked on based on what if the law firm will win the case, then the amount is receivable. What if there is nothing which comes up, that money is what? Refundable. So if it's refundable, it's a liability. If it is receivable, it becomes what? Asset. So what if a case will come up, so the law firm will need to be paid. So that is a receipt, which is a current asset. There is a liability to the extent that nothing will come up and you have to do what? To refund. And even if you don't refund, the fact that you have someone's money, that is not your money, that's a liability on your side. So in the presentation, when we'll be doing the balance sheet, make sure, or you also remind me, that money held on behalf of the client, you treat it both as a current asset and a current. Even in the trial balance, it will appear twice. Kindly check. How much is the money held on behalf of client? 744 is appearing on the credit. Is there any other appearing on the debit? 744. Oh yeah. Cash at bank, client account, 744. So in the books, that one must be recognized twice as asset and liability. Then cash at bank, you see there are two, for the client and office. Office is the money which belongs to the firm, which has nothing to do with clients. Capital, disbursements on behalf of clients. Now you know what are disbursements. Drawing, salaries, rent, postage, printing. Additional information, it is estimated that debts amounting to 165 might not be collected and should be done what? Written off. Depreciation should be charged at the rate of 20 or on the book value. Cases in progress were valued at how much? 705. So that is the closing work in what? Progress. That is the closing work in progress. Required statement of comprehensive income. Then, so comprehensive income is just the P&L. Then statement of financial position. Kindly let's kick off. Let us kick off. kick off. They are calling themselves DD. DD Associates. DD Associates. Statement of profit stroke loss for the year ended when 30th September 2018. 2018. Have this. Shillings are the what? Thousands. So have shillings in thousands. Shillings in thousands. Shillings in thousands. Like that. So cost charged to the client is the main income. So cost charged, all this next time we'll call it fees, whichever. Charged to clients. So even in that case, you can write them one by one or just show them in brackets. So this is 4250. This is 2450. This is 260. This is 340. And 200 is for doing what? Have you prepared one? Let me go preparing nothing. Kila mtu akibaki ajipange, sio? Sasa hiyo ukiandika utaandika katika kalkuleta yako unajia hata kalkuleta si yako. Wacha tuache hiyo story. How much is this? 75. 7500. Then, so now get this, what happens if the examiner, but mostly I know they will mark this one figure, but in case they wanted to mark each civil, criminal, then they will still get them here. So yes, they will, in case, which I don't really think, in case they need, fine, they will get them here. So don't waste a lot of time mentioning them. What you do, don't just work it somewhere, then you bring this lump sum. At least show us here we have arrived at this. Good. Then work in progress. So you adjust for WIP. For WIP. So WIP, you take the closing minus the opening. Somebody goes in exam, then now they start now wondering, was it opening minus closing or closing minus opening? So it is closing minus opening. So you add closing work in progress, then you less opening work in progress. Closing is the one in the notes, in the additional information. So in the additional information, how much? 705. Then opening is in the trial balance. Cases in progress, trial balance is 1104. So that's where now somebody says this one is going to be negative. Now let's change. No, it is always, it can decrease or increase, so there's no problem. So 705 minus this will be negative what? 399. So 399 will be negative. Therefore, gross income Total gross income 75 minus 399. What do you get? $71.01. Good. Here we don't have less cost of sales. We don't have opening inventory. Or this law firm can have opening inventory. Clients have inventory. So straight, you go to less expenses. Less expenses. Less expenses. So what I want you to do, go on the debit side, pick, I know there are so many expenses you can be able to see. Pick those expenses, record for me on the first column, then I will counter check any which you have omitted, then that is all. So record the expenses which you are capable of seeing. I know you know what is an expense, so pick them on the debit side of the trial balance. I hope you have captured many, but continue capturing. So allow me to join and capture as well. So from top down, we have general what? General office expenses. How much is this? 255. Yes. Furniture no, cash no, capital no, disbursement no, draw. Salaries to office staff. So salaries will have 2160. Rent and rates. Rent and rates. How much? 1800. Postage and telephone. You write in full. 546. Printing and stationery. 10. 50. Additional information, number 1. Yes, please. That's an asset. You want to expense furniture? Under whose world? It's estimated, yeah, depreciation is what we charge, depreciation on them. So I'm going to the notes. It's estimated that debts amounting to this might not be collected and should be done what? Written off. Those are called bad what? Bad debts. 165. Depreciation is to be charged on the book value of furniture, fittings, and library books. So depreciation, they want us to charge 20%. So 20% times, what was the furniture library books? 1350. So what is 20% of 1350? 270. And that is all, there is nothing else. So can you accurately add all this? We subtract from that, then we get net profit or net loss. Yes, you get 60, 62, 46, 46, we subtract. So you get a net profit of how much? 855. Thank you. So I don't have space, right there, net profit. That is all. I think it's bad. So let's go to the state, unless someone has an issue. Let's go to the statement of financial position. Let's go to the statement of financial position. So right there, DD Associates, statement of financial what? Position. Statement of financial position as at 30th, 2018. 2018. Shillings are in thousands. Shillings are in thousands.
That's the second.
Sign.
Yes.
Sign. The columns. It doesn't matter about balance sheet, just always try to have two for at least current assets here, so that we don't mix everything in one column. But it doesn't matter about at least for beautification purposes. So non-current assets. Assets which you have seen with your eyes to be non-current. The one you are saying furniture. No, that name is wrong. Furniture. Comma. Fittings and what? Library books. The value was 1350. We depreciated what percentage? We depreciated 20, sure. So in the balance sheet, you remain with 80%, or just subtract whatever we got. It depends on what makes you happy. You get 1080. Is there any asset which you consider to be long-term in that question? None. So give us current assets. Current assets. Current assets. I don't know to start even with which one. Is there inventory? I like starting with inventory for reasons which I don't know. Is there inventory in that question? No. Is there receivable? Yes. So receivable is how much? 24? Huh? 24, 40. However, there was bad debts. Huh? Sure. So bad debts are the receivable, people who don't want to pay. So you take that total receivable minus the bad debts. They don't want to pay. It was how much? 165. When you tell them to pay, they tell you that. What do they say? Some will even threaten you that people who have disturbed me with the debts like you, they have never seen the. So how much is that? 2275. Good. Give us cash at bank. I saw cash at bank somewhere. Cash at bank. What did we say for the client? You bring it here on assumption that what if it is receivable. Then for office we have 1671. Then disbursements. Disbursements, we paid for some people, they are yet to refund us. Sure. So disbursements is how much? 360. There is work which we were carrying out but had not been completed. Work in what? So work, though they were calling it cases in progress, you are allowed to use the word case in progress, work in progress. But you take the closing. So the closing work in progress is 705. That is all. So can you add this, bring it there, get for me the total assets. So what do you get as current assets? This 68. That's fine. Total assets. Current 57, 59. 55. All right, so total assets. You have talked of 60. 68. 65. 35. Capital. Let's go to capital and liabilities. So right there, capital and liabilities. Your account. So capital and liabilities. Capital and liabilities. Give us capital. How much is capital? 6220. Increase capital with what? Net profit. Net profit we got 855. Were there drawings? Yes. So reduce capital with the drawings. Drawings is how much? 1800. Therefore, what is the net capital? It is capital liability, current liabilities. It is capital and liabilities. Capital and liabilities. That's what accounting equation says, that the total assets should be equivalent to capital plus liabilities. So not capital liabilities, capital and liabilities. Then you start with capital only. So Irene, I hope that is okay. How much do you get for net capital? 7.5. Was there a loan? If there is a loan, then that's an uncurrent liability. Is there a loan? Somewhere? Somehow. Is there a loan? Hakuna. So straight, you go to current liabilities. So current liabilities, the one I like starting with, for reasons which again I don't know, is payables. Are you seeing payables anywhere? Is there payables? Payables, where are they? Accounts payable, yes, I've seen it. So accounts payable is 816, first column. Let's have it in first column, 816. You remember the client's money we are having? Yes, so client's money held. Client's money held. How much money of the client were we holding? 744. And I'm not seeing any other liability. So if you add these two, 816 plus 744, 1660. 1560. Therefore, total capital and liabilities is the sum of the net capital plus the current liabilities. How much? 68, 35. We go to the next question in exam. Is that hard? Or you will forget. Like now people have forgotten about farming. Now people are on the current issues. People are concentrating on the current issues. Very good. Now, even I've seen last semester there was a question. There was a question on this, which I'm giving you time to do. I check whether you will balance it. You know why I tell people that people don't want to forget? Even students are coming out, hey, what it was dangerous. And we check class 18, August 2022. Yes, this thing is dangerous if you don't read. If you don't read it, it's very dangerous. You go there, you see blackouts. But if you read it, it's always okay. August 2022. Question, I've seen a question just a minute. Which question is this? Question 4B. Question 4B. That is just page 2, read there. Are you there? So I want us to read. Then you tell me, because even those people are sitting, I taught them this. Then after exam, they're telling me that thing is dangerous. Very difficult. Let's check if it is difficult. By reading, it says S and M. This one can be who and who in full. Sam and Matthew. Advocates operating under the name SM Advocates. There is firm's trial balance for the year ended 30th June 2022. It's shown below. Cost charge to client. Okay. 750. Work in progress. Client for money held on their behalf. Creditors, receivables, office expenses, furniture, whatever, cash at bank, office account, postage, printing, rent, staff salary, drawings, disbursements, capital. Additional information, it is estimated that the debt amounting to 16.5 are uncollected and should be written off. Depreciation is to be charged as our eyes can see. The uncompleted work is 75. Statement of profit or loss, statement of financial position.
Is that now you come out sweating? That Mwalimu, this thing is unworkable.
Can you do it for me? Can I give you a few minutes? You do it? I start off. So online, once you have balance, you just write balance, 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 balance. Yes? Do it. I just think it's even the same. It's the same and people are crying. So do it. Once, if you see it balancing, you take red pen, you mark and you write there, very good.
Hey, you say continue the same spirit. Or you write there, going far places.
I'm just seeing people on phones. What is happening? Answer, statement of P&L net profit. Or I'm just giving us answers. P&L profit is 85,500. Confirm. Statement of financial position, assets, capital and liabilities is 673,500. 673,500. The balancing figure. Aye. 673,500. Anybody with the contrary answers? So answer, can you check?
John is saying this one is just the same one, like this one. No, John, they are not the same. This is for last sitting. The other one for 2018.
Amsa, can you take a picture of what you did share in the group so that we compare? You compare. Where are you people getting different figures? But that's you just subtract from receivables. Then you expense it to the P&L. That's not a liability. We cannot do all that. What is the issue? That's something small. The serious things are coming ahead. Is there even a provision? There's no provision. We only have bad debts. Or in the trial balance? Huh? That is bad debts. So bad debts, you just reduce receivables. Then in the P&L, you bring it as an expense, full stop. So it's not a liability. Go. Yes, so you have seen the mistake. So it is 673,500. I don't want to start another topic. There is a question they brought in the pilot paper. This one I want to give you for weekend. Okay. But we'll do it together next week. So, huh? Oh, starting from now. Now this one is a nice one. Question 2, December 2021. December 2021. December 2021. Question 2. Page 2B. Page 2B. Question 2B. Page 14. Can you open that question? Dr. Jacinta. Eh? You've seen your mistake? Open that question. Hmm? How is that one? It's the same topic. Now this is a doctor. Eh? You want to be a lawyer now? Now this one is for doctors. That's so because if we start doing this one now, we'll not finish. And I don't want to leave it hanging, and I don't want to start another topic. I want us to do this one the last. Can I give you this one as assignment? Yes, just 1 minute. So I don't know when now online, how will you survive? Because you are wanting to discuss this, eh? You in groups, you know how to do it from today up to Thursday next week. If you come back with it balanced, no problem. We just proceed to another topic. This is the last one we are doing. Huh? Is this one? It can be an exam, this one, huh? Yes. So that is your assignment. Allow me to leave you with those 18 minutes. Bye. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. The first two are very easy. Eh?